So, speaking of PvP,
Alright, I am back. Please excuse me, guys.
welcome back. By the way, did I tell you you could have breaks?
No, you didn't.
Uh,
You didn't tell me a whole lot, to be honest. You just told me to come on Skype and cast with you. So here I am, providing the service.
Oh, by the way, we're having my favorite matchup here.
Oh, wait, PvP?
Yeah.
Yes, PvP, alright.
Awesome.
It's on, baby, let's do it. Let's have some 4-gate versus 4-gate in the middle of the map.
Are you still playing WoW? Like Wings of Liberty, I mean? Are you still playing that?
No, but I remember some iconic matches where it was literally 4-gate versus 4-gate. That's just why I'm saying it.
Yeah, well, it was.
Well, I do like to throw 4-gate, the Korean version.
It was happening all the time on Wings of Liberty.
Yeah, I remember a whole seasons, like multiple seasons in a row, where it was just 4-gate versus 4-gate every time.
I remember a cast on the GSL where Tosis was explaining, yeah, PvP is such a good matchup, there can be so many things happening if the 4-gate fails.
If the 4-gate fails. Already there, he's lost the discussion.
It always happens to start with that, but it can be interesting if that fails, you know.
Indeed,
So
indeed.
I'll be introducing our players here today, this time I mean. So in the bottom right we have our blue Protoss in the name of Red Phoenix from Zeus5. And in the top left we have from team... what's the name? Heralds of Apocalypse.
Yes, that's it.
Yes, that. It is Nausea.
Alright, so a PvP.
PvP. It's quite an interesting map too for PvP, I think.
Indeed, yeah, Belshire is a good map for PvP, I feel like.
So
Very much
popular.
space to hide stuff like a Stargate, and
I
it's
was just gonna say
relatively small.
that.
Ah, well, mind reading, man.
Yeah.
Or maybe I'm psychic, but I'm not gonna tell.
I don't want to know. It's so popular to put down this Stargate down
Yeah,
at the
right
front.
there, indeed.
But that's why I was speaking of the mothership scout. I always do it now. If you once your mothership pops out, you use it to scout the fourth base. So
Yeah, you scout that area, indeed. You just go that way and then up
because
left.
at that time there's no stalkers yet, so it's totally safe.
Indeed.
You will always see the Stargate proxy.
Yeah, do you think we'll be seeing it this game? We see Najas play just now. He did a gateway into 4-gate solid attack.
No idea. Depends if they're watching the stream. They might go for it.
Well, Naja did do double Stargate follow-up.
Yeah.
So maybe Stargate is a follow of his. A favorite of his, even.
I don't know. I guess Stargate is quite a common opening anyway. So
Yeah.
he is
In
nicely
PvP.
scouting his own base. Both players are. Look, this is what I'm talking about. This scouting that they're both doing.
Yeah, indeed. Phoenix doing a particularly good job getting the natural as well. I feel like he should be checking the other locations for proxy Stargates, but it's not quite that timing yet, so I can
Yeah,
understand.
that's so.
Oh, a Zealot being chrono boosted. Oh my, what is this for?
Interesting.
And another one queued up. That is strange to
Is
me.
he trying to? He's gonna hide them.
He's gonna hide them, yeah. He's gonna put them behind the mineral line on the natural.
Basically, so probably when the scout comes in, he wants him to think that he hadn't made any.
Yeah, indeed, interesting.
Zealots.
I've not seen this since I did it myself, like a year ago or
And
something.
he's only one gets to it, so this might be some weird 3 or 4 gate timing push.
Yeah, I think what he's going to do is just hide these zealots, give the illusion to his opponents that he only has one, so the opponent doesn't build any units, and suddenly he'll show up with 5 zealots or something at the opponent's door. That is...
Meanwhile, Red Phoenix does go for double gate, so he's probably gonna go Stalkerish, which is really good.
Oh,
against
if he goes to 3 Stalker opening, this is countered hard.
yeah.
And it looks like that is what it is. We'll have to see. There's the gateway. The sentry gets started. Okay.
That's
He
interesting.
did take very early gases to be able to afford this. Oh.
Well, he's yeah, he's got 3 in both. So yeah, you don't have
That-
enough minerals for Stalkers there then.
Indeed, this leaves him a way to gain more time, but I feel like this is gonna do some damage. I could be horribly wrong, and in which case, please
It all
stand
comes down to that force field placement.
Indeed, indeed. But Phoenix should be a very good player from what I've heard
Because
from other players.
he's gonna get the mothership out, and it can start doing some damage to these zealots.
Oh yes. Oh, I completely forgot about the mothership core. Yes, if he lands the force fields and goes down the
but
mothership
he's
core.
gonna use it to scout.
Oh, he's gonna see it. He's gonna see it. Yeah, he lands it spot on. Good, Phoenix. I didn't talk you up for nothing.
Good response there.
And the 2-stalker follow-up. That's very good. Oh, but there is a stalker now, so it's safe against the mothership core. But he is he's pylon blocking. He's almost done. The cells are coming in.
You know,
it's
a
too late.
mothership core actually beats a stalker 1-to-1. You know that?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that actually. But still, it means it does have to fight the stalkers. But oh, there's a micro going on 2 fronts. This is really difficult to be Phoenix right now. He's down in units. He has to pull the workers. Oh, it's nice in the choke. The stalker is gonna. Oh, the stalker just about gets away. And the other 2 stalkers are kiting the cellars. The mothership core and the workers are working on the cellar.
It takes so long to kill a zealot with a mothership core.
It all dies. The pushers help. Let's see who is ahead.
Well, it's quite even, I think.
Nache is ahead by 2 workers,
like...
but Phoenix does have a stalker lead. Not that that means much, but it's about even, yes. Also,
yeah,
Nache has
got
blink.
this AFKing probe with the stalkers.
A fair amount of mining time
hey
lost
guys,
by
I'm just
Phoenix
hanging out with you. Can I hang out with you, please? I don't wanna work.
Indeed, indeed. So I do feel like Nache is ahead. He's got blink coming. Oh, and Phoenix let all these pylons finish. Well, he's not going to be supply blocked for a while, but that is a lot of money going into nothing at the moment.
Yeah, it gives him.
He puts down the expansion. He puts down the expansion without a robo, without a quick-ass robo for some quick immortals. This blink all in is going to kill him. The blink is the follow-up, and I think Nache is going to put on too much pressure, but we'll have to see about Phoenix's execution.
Some good builds ready here. Look at this, his worker count is exactly 16, is where he stops making workers on.
Yeah, indeed, very, very well thought out in terms of the follow-up, always. It's, I do this, then I do this. Yeah. In the first game, it was the solid pressure, followed by double Stargate. In this, it's the solid pressure, followed by blink.
It looks like the Nexus is going to finish though, so I don't know if the photon overcharge is going to be quite enough.
Well, it'll be enough to hold it off until it's off.
He doesn't he doesn't know that this is coming at all. He has no idea.
He's scattered a whole lot. He has a pylon, so you could send in a worker.
Well,
he does see there's no expansion. He sees there's no expansion.
He sees the Stalkers now, and
he sees the Stalkers. At this point, Blink All In is definitely something that's going through his mind. Oh, he takes the fight. He takes the fight with that photon cannon, nicking away his units. 1 Stalker falls. The shields are going to be done in the other one. Okay, so this buys him time, and he has enough for 1 more almost.
Oh, look, at he's actually going for DTs.
Alright, yeah.
If that finishes, then he...
that's his ticket to hold. That's his ticket to hold. He just needs to buy time, which he can. As long as this mothership core doesn't die before it does a second overcharge, he could be okay here.
Yeah, there's no detection coming here from Naje, so...
He's very low on gateways, so he's not going to be able to do that many DTs, but even just 2 DTs will be enough. But the base might fall. He is not there on time. He's not doing the overcharge. He's just staying in his main. He's giving up on the base.
No, he's letting it die because he cannot. He needs the overcharge in his main.
Indeed. Oh, but here the robo facility goes down in Nache's main. He is aware that DTs is the only thing that can kill him at the moment. But the DTs are going to be too quick. If they woke up and they just target down this building, I believe this is GG. We will see.
It could always become a base trade because there's many stalkers here.
If one guy has DT and the other guy doesn't, the base trade is usually in that guy's favor. Oh, but the DTs go for the workers, not for the robo. Oh my. That leaves him in a lot worse position. If he cancels it.
Cancels the robo?
Is he gonna build it somewhere else? Yeah, on the proxy pylon.
That's really smart.
Yeah, that's very good indeed. Oh, and he targets down the DT's Ryan. There's not gonna be any DTs at the main, except for the one that's already there.
There's 2 or 3 here?
Oh, there's 2! Yes! Yes, I was wrong.
He's killing the stalkers.
Indeed, but there's a lot fallen. Let's have a look. It's 11 workers versus 13. So, actually, Red Phoenix is coming out on top at the moment.
Yeah, he's ahead here.
He has 4 DTs versus 2 Stalkers and a Mothership Core. 4 DTs is arguably better. Oh, but the enemy probe's going to town. It's just dying. This is not good for Nacho. He's losing too much for...
There's 0 workers left, and he should realize that even with an observer, he's just gonna die outright.
He just warps in an Archon at the moment. If he just warps in 1 sentry and goes Archon, he's completely fine versus this.
He's just making a few cannons. It's actually really smart.
Oh yeah.
Because you're not gonna get in here. You're totally...
Well, one cannon is not going to be enough. Neither is 2 DTs. He needs to make it an Archon, and he needs a few more units. Let's see, what is that?
Well,
it's 2 Stalkers.
You know, he puts the cannon there so he can kill the observer.
Oh, if he does that, then yeah, that's
But
indeed
it's
right.
not gonna finish
Oh,
though.
this is not looking good. This is not looking good at all.
Well,
The question
actually,
is
I
if
think
it's
it is.
enough units. I think Nachi will win this fight, but after that, oh no, I'm wrong.
But-
Phoenix is in trouble.
You know that Naja has totally no income. He just-
Yeah, you're right.
He cannot kill the
Everything
cannon
died.
here. He cannot
Everything
kill
died to the Phoenix. You're right. Nachi is not.
He has
gonna-
no income. He has 1
It's not-
stalker. That's all.
Indeed, it has Plink, but that's not enough at this stage. Not without
It's
an
like
front
a
guy.
warp in a salad, and you know,
He is completely out of money as well.
yeah.
Phoenix even warping in a Zealot just to kill the buildings faster. Alright, so it's a Zealot, a Stalker, an Observer, and a Mothership Core. Going for it. Can they do it? No.
Charge!
What ends with NGG is called.
Wow, what an exciting game!
Very, very nice.
Once again, it's
decision-making
the
by
DTs
Phoenix there.
that. What
Yes,
did
we were just talking about how much we hate this matchup and just damn DT. And what do we get? We get a game that is basically rescued from the brink of losing by clever decision making to go DT.
Yeah.
Well done, Phoenix. And nice build from Nachi.
I actually think that the cancel on the Robo was a bad idea because it was almost finished, and if
Yeah, I feel the same way. I feel like he could have gotten out an Observer before it was done, at least. Like, even if he targets down the Robo at this second, like the second it was cancelled, the Observer would have gotten out with a Chrono Boost.
yeah, it would have come out.
So, it's still smart to do it, because that way you're sure that the Robo survives and whatnot, and, you know, you don't have to do that gamble. Plus, it's hard to make this kind of judgment call when you're in the game. It's easy for us, because we're the observers. We can tell, yes, it was
Yeah,
just
true.
about getting out. But as a player, you're panicking. Shit, there's DTs. They're killing everything. Oh, maybe this won't be able to do it. Maybe I should. Yes. Put it here,
Yes, I
here.
totally recognize this.
Yeah, indeed.
Totally
DTs.
recognize this.
Panic mode. It
Yeah.
happens to the best of us. It happens to the best of us. Not
Yes.
saying that's what happened to Nachi, but it's a possibility.
Well, I guess there was 2 things to consider. Well, do I get the observer out in the main, and then it actually needs to travel to my stalkers so I can
Yeah, which is quicker.
save
but
my
also the
stalkers,
main-
or rebuild it at my stalkers and make it there?
Well, I can tell you, traveling from the main is the quickest. The observers are fairly slow, but the building time plus the
Well-
building time of the observer is larger. However, it's not that much of a difference, so just building it at that location is so much safer, and it doesn't delay it all that much.
Because what I think you should have done is, you know, once you don't have to start base trading right there, because if you just pull away your probes towards your stalkers and pull your stalkers back, you have enough time to kill the DTTs and then just start putting pressure on again.
Yeah,
It's really 1 or 2 Archons is really not that good against stalkers because they're armored. So yeah, basically you can just go back, defend, and start pushing again.
It'll be fine. Yeah, indeed. But I feel like Nache felt that he had to go all in from this stage. 'cause he
Yeah,
was not
I
quite
can
prepared for the
imagine. I can
DTs.
imagine that it feels like that in the game, really.
Yeah, indeed. His